you felt overall since coming back from the getting a little more groove, or is it?
Yeah. No, I've been fortunate to be in the net a lot lately, and I think that helps with just getting back in the groove of it.
What's the feeling in the room after the coach rips the team publicly? What's that next 24, 36 hours like?
Again, for our team, it's just focusing on the next game, the next time we get to showcase, and the next opportunity. So I thought we did a great job in responding to that.
What has stood out most to you about Connor Dewar since he joined the team?
Yeah, he's about as steady as they come. He's the guy I trust everywhere on the ice, so it was great to see him go on tonight.
You're probably happy you don't have to face Bertuzzi on the other side from your perspective as a goalie. What makes him so good around the net?
Yeah, he's a gritty player, and definitely someone I'm prefer to have on my team. So it's good.
On nights like tonight, when the ice tilted a little bit, the other team's end, what do you do to stay focused?
I have certain things that kind of help me stay in the moment and not get too much in my head. But for me, it's just like I said, trying to stay out of my head as much as I can and just play.
How do you feel that your first as a Leaf?
It was nice. It's kind of a sigh of relief. It's been a little bit, so it is nice.
Did you have the puck? Did somebody score it for you? Or
I have no idea.
What do you see on the play?
Kind of a nice bounce. Davey threw it towards the net, and I my stick without opening it. So yeah.
What did Ryan say to you afterwards?
They just roughed me up a bit.
They're used to that, though, right?
Reef style.
Seemed to be a good effort by the whole line tonight.
Yeah, it was a complete game by the whole team. We were really happy with our last performance, so this was a bit of a saving for us.
How would you describe what it's like getting adjusted to a new team?
It's been weird. I've never gone through a trade before, so I didn't know what to expect really, but I'm starting to settle in and feel comfortable here.
Nice to have Ryan here. I mean, you guys had some good chemistry in Minnesota.
Yeah, he's a great teammate and a great person, so he's made it really easy.
What's been the biggest adjustment coming to a new team?
Traffic.
Yeah. What have you learned about that in this city?
Wake up early. Take the road.
On the play before you scored, like on the play that you did score, you made a nice play in your own end to kind of stop Strome's chance there. What do you recall about that, and how hard is it to make that play without taking a penalty?
Yeah, he kind of slipped into the middle, and I think I just got enough to stop it a bit, and then there's a quick transition and up the ice went.
What do you like about the penalty kill tonight?
It was good. Washington's been pretty hot lately, so it was a big job we had to do.
Why do you think you're good on the penalty kill?
I don't know. It's just takes a detailed player with a good feet and a good stick and a good head, so I think that suits me.
Has that always been your game, sort of, even as a youngster growing up, or did you evolve into that as a pro?
I think it's always been my bread and butter.
Joe, it didn't even look like you were going to play at some point today, and here you are scoring a big goal. Take us through the day and what it all felt like.
Things happen, right? But I think I was preparing either way because we had obviously have some guys banged up. So I was prepared just like any other normal game day, and then felt pretty good getting some reps. Obviously, when you score, your legs come that much better and feel that much better all night. But I felt like I made some good plays tonight. I think in my zone, a little rusty with some of the reads I had, but for the most part, I felt pretty good.
What did the goal mean to you, Mark?
It meant a lot. I think you get back in, you try to contribute anyway, and like I said, it doesn't matter who you are. You get one early, it goes right to your legs. So help me get through obviously the energy side of it. I think, but I felt I really obviously been skating with the guys and putting in the work, so it wasn't really an issue conditioning wise. Felt pretty good.
What have the last 6 weeks been like for you?
It's been tough. I think there's been moments where it's been real tough with the family side of things, but you know what? Been having a lot of fun being at the rink around the guys, and just take it like that. Wait for your chance. Work through an injury there for a little bit, and then wait for your chance to get back in the lineup and contribute. And that's all we can do. You see how quick hockey changes, right, from week to week. 1 week you're out of the lineup and you're hurt, and then next week you're right back in playing in an important game. So you got to stay ready and stay focused, and that's all everyone's focus really should be at this time of year.
I don't think you're old enough to have seen Alan Stanley actually play, but you're now the second oldest defenseman to score a goal for the Maple Leafs. He did it twice older than you, but how does that feel?
Yeah, you could, like I said, you could take those stats either way. You could feel old about them, or you feel like it's a good accomplishment. I like to think it means you've been around for a long time and you've played at a high level for a long time. So I'm extremely proud about obviously those stats and playing for, into my 40s.
Pointing to the sky after the goal, like how would you describe what you're
Yeah,
feeling?
I just something I promised I would do after my dad passed away there if I scored. So the way it was going, it didn't look like it might not happen, but it was nice to get that one. And then I just like doing those little things throughout the game and little routines that I have. So nothing too big, but pretty special for me.
What was your dad like?
Oh man, I mean, he was just a jokester, great guy, funny, easy to be around. So we miss him. It was obviously a tough little bit for the family, but I think we rally around each other like we have always, and we'll go from there and move on. So.
How much has the support of the team here meant to you through this?
No, it's been great. I think the boys, you always feel better being around the guys and the support from the organization. I mean, you can't say enough, obviously, about our organization and our team. And but a lot of people, when something like that happens, a lot of you see how many people really truly care about you. And throw the hockey aside, people reached out all from all over the place, and means a lot to me for sure.
How about to come back at this time of year? So important, as you said earlier.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because one week you can get down and you can feel like, oh, maybe I'm not going to get that opportunity anytime soon, and then it changes like real quick. So try to stay ready, try to stay focused, and then when you do get in, it's important to really make it count, because you want to show your teammates, most importantly, and the coaching staff and everyone, that you're ready, and go from there.
Condolences.
Yeah, thanks.
Sheldon, you talked about an immature game the other night. What was your view of the response tonight?
I thought it was good. It was a tidy game. We had a few breakdowns in the first period that I thought Waller made some good saves for us, but after that, I thought we were really good. Didn't give up much. And got a lead. Took care of the lead, built the lead. Goals at the start of periods. 2 great penalty kills. Power play over there has been rolling, and didn't give him a chance to do much tonight. So liked how we played. Liked how we defended. Didn't give really anything in terms of odd man rushes. No 2-on-1s, no breakaways, none of that kind of stuff. So it's a tidy game for our group, and then we just continued to pull away throughout the game. That's what you're looking to see.
Considering all he's been through, what goes through your mind when you see the puck go in for Gio?
You just feel good for him. It's a big goal. It's funny how these things work out. I mean, he came to the rink this morning. Gio wasn't supposed to play. So it's funny how these things work out. But as we know, Gio's the ultimate professional. He's worked extremely hard to get back and be ready. He's been through a lot, and for that to go his way and posting in and all that, that was great, and it's a great start to get us going in the game too.
What happened with Timothy, and why? And could you comment on Brody's game tonight? Key shot blocks and stuff.
Yeah, Lily was one of the guys yesterday that wasn't going to be available for practice. Got a little banged up the other night, and then tried it today in the morning skate, and just wasn't right. So he's going to miss some time here for us. And then Brody, like I said, it was a good sound team game here today. Brody's cleaned some things up for us when we needed to. Shot blocks, like you mentioned. I thought he and our defense moved the puck well tonight. So it was a good day. It's we've got 9 defensemen here, and now we've officially used all 9 here in this last little bit, and guys stepped up. Team played well, team played well in front of the defense. The group as a whole played well in front of the goaltender. This is the kind of game you want to have on home ice.
Not a hard night for Joe. Obviously, you alluded to Sheldon. How important was it for him to keep a lid on things, given the way that he played it?
Yeah, it's great. Like I said, in the first period, I think that save he made on Jensen. Jensen gets in alone. We got a breakdown in D-zone coverage there, and that's probably the biggest chance of the game. And I might be mistaken, but I'm not sure if it was 0-0 at the time or not. But Might have been 1-0, but regardless, it's a huge save. Doesn't get them a chance to get life. Gets us through that first period. That was another good period for us. But that and a couple other breakdowns we had that he had to be good on. And then I thought the group just took care of him pretty well from there. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good response or bounce back, whatever you want to call it, for our team, and a tidy night for Joe too. Not give them the next one and not give them that life. They get the tip, but really didn't seem like anything was dangerous after that.
An elevated role lately for Connor Timmins, who hasn't really played a lot because of injuries and what have you. But what have you thought of his progression those last couple of games?
Yeah, really happy with it. It's been good. It's been good that he's had this run. He's been through a lot too with his injuries and the mono and all of those sorts of things, and then just kind of caught up in the numbers game a little bit. But we've needed him here of late, and he's done a good job. I think he's competing. He's giving us everything he has to still be true to who he is in terms of moving the puck and making plays and getting the puck to the net. But we need him to compete and show that he can defend and be consistent that way too. And he's working hard through that, and we've seen really good progress. It's been a good stretch of games for him here now, and that'll continue for him. So yeah, it's a good development for him and for us. These are the kind of things that come out of, when you get injuries and you get opportunities for others. We've seen it in different cases, but this is Connor's time here to continue to stay with that.
The other Connor has a goal tonight and contributed well on the fourth line, did you think?
I did, and it's quite honestly one of my favorite goals of the season. I just think that's a coach's goal in a lot of ways. It's just how you sort of draw these things up, and for that line in particular, right, it starts with Revo. Comes in on the entry, he doesn't force the puck, he turns it up, he takes care of it, puts it to the bottom, Camper retrieves it, side change, 2 people at the net, you throw it in there, and you win a battle. Dewey finishes it, but that's a great goal for the line, great goal for Dewar. But to me, Revo starts the whole thing, and that's what you're looking for. I thought in that particular point in the game, too, we were spending a little too much time in our end. But those guys drove the puck down the ice, took care of it, scored a huge goal. It's a big goal in the game to make it a 2-goal game there. And that's, as I say, that's what you're looking for from that line. But Dewar's been really good. He's just, he keeps his game pretty simple, but it's reliable, trustworthy. He did a good job on the penalty kill again tonight. So we've liked what we've gotten out of him, but that line was solid.
Pretty dramatic shift in Bertuzzi's goal production over the course of the season. How much of it is puck luck? How much of it is something else that you're seeing?
Well, I think puck luck's a big part of it. A lot of the chances, like today, he gets one from below the goal line. He couldn't get one from above the goal line wide open with empty nets before. So now they're going in for him, but he's worked, continued to put himself in good spots. Confidence is a funny thing, when it comes and things start to go your way. It just these the ebbs and flows of the season. Playing Washington tonight, in the last 25 games, the number 1 power play in the league. I think they're at like 6% or something like that for the first month or first 6 weeks of the season. Nothing could go their way, and now everything's gone their way. Like these things happen and sort of fix themselves over the course of 82 games and sort of land where they should. And I think that's a good example of what Bert's been through. But credit to him to stick with it and continue to do the good things and not get discouraged. Take advantage of the extra opportunities that he's gotten. And it's obviously very important for our team. I think I've maintained all the way through this that Bert's going to be a very important player for us. He's going to score big goals at key times. And to me, he's building momentum towards that.
Austin has 10 shots. How close was he to not playing, and just what he did put in, having missed the morning skate today?
Yeah, I think this is kind of somewhat unorthodox in terms of not practicing yesterday, no morning skate today. That's a little different for guys who are not used to that in terms of their regular rhythm. In terms of how close he was to not playing, I'm not quite sure on that. That would have been his call. But he came to the rink today and said he was, or tonight, I should say, and was good to go. He didn't come in at all this morning. And it looked like he had some energy and found his way through it. I kept him off the penalty kill tonight just to sort of, reduce his minutes and responsibility a little bit. But he had energy. That line was good tonight.
Thank you.